Welcome back. Let's start with this story as there are growing concerns that American companies may take a hit from the White House move to designate Mexican cartels as foreign terror groups. Analysts say the order could put U.S. businesses at increased risk of prosecution. And the presidency blames the cartels for fentanyl trafficking that has caused tens of thousands of drug overdoses each year. And we have Mitch McCann reporting from New York.
Mexico's drug cartels are known for their brutality and corruption, and they are widely blamed for America's drug epidemic. The Drug Enforcement Administration says nearly 75,000 Americans died in 2023 from an overdose of an opioid drug like fentanyl, and much of that came from across the southern border.
The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels, which we are doing.
That war began on his first day in office when Mr. Trump announced he would be designating certain cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, or FTOs. Experts say this would allow counter-terrorism measures to be employed in the fight, including covert ops. Mexican cartels account for 6 of the 8 FTOs and include the dominant Sinaloa cartel and the powerful Jalisco New Generation cartel. Henry Zima of the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, D.C. says the terrorist group designation would also allow U.S. officials to go after cartel money.
Foreign terrorist organization designation at its base level opens up a number of different legal mechanisms to target material support or financing of these groups, which could conceivably be used to go after some of their financial networks.
But that also means the people who do business with these cartels could be targets. Even families who send money from the US back to relatives in Mexico may be implicated if the money ends up in cartel activity.
This is absolutely a concern. I would say the FTO designation definitely makes it the penalties for doing business with cartels who are now terrorists much harsher, or at least it can be. And it's important to note that the criminal economy, that criminal groups have deeply penetrated the Mexican economy.
Mr. Zima says cartels have their hands in everything from the production of lumber, limes and avocados, as well as the mining industry, and that leaves US businesses exposed. American companies with links to Mexico need to take a forensic look at exactly who they're dealing with, according to Michael Ballard, who works for security company Global Guardian.
Re-examine some of your suppliers, your partners, talk with some law firms, make sure you are in compliance with this, because, funding a foreign terrorist organization is not something that a business wants on their record.
Donald Trump's drug war comes alongside a brewing trade war, doubling the pressure on Mexico.
While it's only been a month since the US State Department revealed which cartels would be deemed foreign terrorist organizations, there are reports that Mexico's government has been ramping up its policing of cartels due to the threats of increased tariffs from the United States if it doesn't. And it might be working.
In a sign that Mexico might be working to please the American president, it sent 29 prominent cartel members from Mexico back into US custody in early March. But stronger, controversial measures could still come. Mr. Trump has hinted at the possibility of sending troops into Mexico to take out the cartels, fueling fears of a military conflict on America's southern borders. Mitch McCann, CNA, New York.